Namaste, I am Annie, and welcome to this full body yin yoga to reduce stress and lower cortisol. And if you like this practice, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. This class is designed to combine yin poses with different somatic techniques to help stimulate the rest and digest nervous system through the vagus nerve. If you're feeling really stressed out, burnout, and overwhelmed, you'll find this class help you find calm and regulation again. When you're ready, let's come to a comfortable seated position. And in the center of your palms, let's fold the thumbs towards the center. And here is an acupoint called pericardium 8. I invite you to gently place them on your knees. Pericardium 8 helps to steady the spirit, which ground our presence and reduce overwhelm and anxiety. So once you position yourself, let's roll the shoulders back. If you're willing, I invite you to close your eyes or simply keep them open. We'll start by bringing our awareness to the sitting bones. In your sitting bones, visualize tree roots growing through the mat and down towards the floor. The side of your legs melting away. And we'll then roll the shoulders back slightly. Visualize water cascading down from the crown towards the shoulders, down the arms and out. And lastly, visualize a guiding light starting from the base of the spine towards the crown. And if you are willing, repeat internally, I am here. I am safe. And slowly we'll deepen our breath a little bit. And let's gently open the eyes. Let's reach the arms out to the side and then interlace the fingers and push towards the ceiling. Deep breath here. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And one last time, inhale. And as you exhale through the mouth, release the hands. And we'll start to bring the head towards the right shoulder. Tuck the chin into the other shoulder and up. And opposite side, tilting the ear toward the left. Tuck the chin and right. Stay with the ear towards the right shoulder. Let's bring the right hand down over the top of your left shoulder. And then we'll gaze towards the ceiling. And when we keep the eyes intentionally open, this is orienting to a specific point in the ceiling. Helps to stimulate the rest and digest nervous system through the vagus nerve. And let's bring the head up. We'll switch side, pressing down over the right shoulder on the top of the trapezius, top of your shoulder. Tilt the head towards the left. And let's gaze towards the ceiling. At any moment, if you find yourself yawning or tearing up, this can be a sign that your rest and digest nervous system is coming online. And back to neutral. We'll move into our first yin pose. We'll come into butterfly position. And in butterfly, just notice if the heels are further away, you might feel more sensations on the outside of the legs. And if you bring the heels closer to the pubic bone, you might feel a little bit more on the inner thigh. Either one suits you, serves you, and that will be your butterfly. And I'll bring the bolster long to support my torso and see if that works for you. And if so, go ahead, bring one under the chest, and we'll gently mount into bottom. In Yin Yoga, there are two reasons to move. The first reason is after holding the posture for some time, the body might open up. You can use it as an invitation to deepen. This will be your empowered choice to do so. The second reason is for whatever reason this posture no longer serves you, you can lean away or completely come out. Notice if the body is open up. Give an invitation to soften or stay. And slowly rolling up one vertebra at a time. Just keeping your spine nice and relaxed. You can even come into an easy cross-legged position. We'll do a small breathing exercise and look like this. You can use the arms or without. It's a 2 sharp inhale followed by 1 long exhale through the mouth. It looks like this. Have a look. We'll do 3 rounds together. When you're ready, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And simply notice in the body any sensations, and notice any feelings you might embody at this moment. And we'll slowly move into your resting pose. And your resting can be on your back, your side, or belly. And this really helps with integration. And if you're not on your back, I invite you to slowly make your way there. We're going to move into an easy reclining twist. So we'll start by shifting the hips to the right. And we'll draw both knees to the chest. You can give your knee a small hug. And just sway side by side, massaging the spine. And then gradually, we're going to bring both knees to the left hand side. And arms can be open in a T shape. And keeping your head towards the sky. In Yin, we'll be here for several minutes. And there are a lot of arteries that run on the side of the neck. And we want to avoid arterial compression. We can also use a bolster underneath the legs for more support if you need it. So coming into your reclining twist. So Yin Yoga is like taking a hot bath. If you dive too quickly into the water, you might risk hurting yourself. Likewise in Yin, if you dive too quickly, too intensely into the pose, you might risk hurting yourself. On the other hand, if you tiptoe around the top and never get in, you might miss out on the blissful sensation of a bath. So therefore, practicing Yin is like a bath. You want to slowly bring the body into the posture and enjoy the entire process. And then slowly bring the legs back up. We'll rest a little bit in the center, and I invite you to come into the constructive resting pose, bending your knees. You can place one hand on the belly, the other hand on the chest. And let's shift the hips to the left hand side, drawing the knees to the chest. And at any moment you find the eyes just want to stay open, I invite you to keep them softly open and gaze at one point in front of you. And let's bring the legs over to the right, arms open to the side. And this posture simulates the gallbladder meridian that is associated with our decision making. When we feel like it's hard to decide or commit to something, the gallbladder helps us to focus on our duty, our dharma, on our purpose in life. And gradually, let's bring the legs back to center. And your choice to rest on your back, your side, or even belly. And I'm going to invite you to rest on your belly if the body allows. And let's prepare for child's pose. We're going to come onto our knees. And I like to do a very supported child's pose, and with the knees slightly open. And putting a bolster or pillow between the legs. And then softening into your child's pose. You can grab around the bolster and just cradle it. And resting your torso. Feel the belly breathing into the bolster. And that helps to activate the vagus nerve to stimulate rest and digest. Notice any body sensations and feelings come up. Gradually, let's roll up one vertebra at a time. And we'll finish with a small bit of vocals. I want to do this sound called voo. And what we'll do is we'll take a deep breath in and exhale, voo. So your choice to do them just simply with eyes open and just let the sound of vocals come out. You can also do them with eyes closed and then plugging your index fingers to the ear flap. And you'll take a breath in. And just continue to observe the vocal sounds vibrating inside of you. So take your pick. You can either use the fingers. I'll demo with the fingers to the ears, or you can simply just let the hands drop and then do the vocals the way you prefer. So we'll do 3 rounds together. Take a deep breath in. Keeping eyes closed, or you can also keep them softly open in front. Now notice in my body I sense. Notice any sensations. It can be warmth, coolness, contraction. And I feel any feelings, happiness, sadness. And slowly let's move into your final Savasana. And if you have a tendered lower back, you can bring a bolster underneath your legs. And slowly lying down. And we'll now be guiding you a little exercise that tune to our 5 senses. Having your arms relaxed by the body. Slowly feel the body sinking towards the floor. And temporarily, we're going to imagine all 5 senses slowly close off. They wouldn't close up in reality, but just imagine all the senses dialing down. And we'll turn them on one at a time. Now focus on sound. What do you hear in your room? Notice one smell. What do you smell? Observe the taste in the mouth. Notice the sensation of touch. Can be the skin resting against the floor. And now bring your awareness to what you see behind the eyelids. Notice the colors and shapes Gradually deepening our breath, moving your fingers and toes, and then reach your arms up and stretch. Drawing the legs to the knees, knees to chest. And then fluttering your eyes open and notice your space, your environment. Gradually let's turn to one side in the fetal position. And already orienting to your space, keeping your eyes softly open. And gradually come all the way up into a seated position. We will conclude our somatic experience with quadrant mapping, which is a tapping. So we'll divide the body into quadrants: upper left, upper right, lower left, and lower right. We'll use opposite hand to start tapping, and you can use different touch. So you can use a fist first. Follow me. You can also open the palm. And this way is a gentle way to awaken the fascia, which can often have kind of shut down the pathways between the body and the mind. So don't forget the chest and switch. So deep in the fascia, there are a lot of receptors that can send signals to the body and mind. However, if we have unintegrated trauma or the body always feel like it is in danger, the fascia can actually clamp down so that the body won't feel any feelings. You can also brush. But this is a great way to stimulate our nervous system. So when it comes to the leg, you can use 2 hands or just one. And then notice, what do you prefer? What kind of touch do you prefer? You can also squeeze and then sweep as well. And then the last one. Sometimes you might feel a lot of overwhelming sensations in the heart and throat and mind. You can also do this tapping to help drain and dissipate this energy. Wonderful. So we'll close our practice together. And for one last time, let's tune to our internal body sensations and feeling. You can do this by observing the self with a quick scan. And I honor you for showing up. The light within me bows to the light within you. Namaste.